Welcome this evening to the Tuesday, February 7th, 2023 meeting of the Eden Prairie City Council. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The council provides an opportunity for our residents to address us on issues not on the city council called Open Podium Invitation. I'd like to read that right now. Open Podium is an opportunity for Eden Prairie residents to address the city council on issues related to Eden Prairie city government prior to each council meeting, which are typically held the first and third Tuesday of each month here in the council chambers. Open Podium takes place from 6:30 to 6:55. If you wish to speak at Open Podium, please do contact the city manager's office at 952-949-8412 by noon of the meeting date with your name, your phone number, and subject matter so we can be better prepared for you. Open Podium is not recorded or televised. If you have questions about Open Podium, please do contact the city manager's office. Mr. Getchell, we have several items tonight on proclamations and presentations, so I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, we do. The first two involve our local nonprofit PROP, people reaching out to people. And so our first one is a proclamation for the Empty Bowls event that is coming up on February 21st. For the past 13 years, Empty Bowls is a major annual fundraiser and event for PROP. And Mayor, I know tonight with us we have the executive director of PROP, Jennifer Loon, and the marketing and communications coordinator as well, Holly Link. So they are here to hear your proclamation and accept your proclamation, and they may also have a few words about the event as well.
Before I read the proclamation, I just want to say that Eden Prairie has some amazing nonprofits that not only do great work for the people of Eden Prairie, but they really help this council because there's so many gaps that they fill that often a group like city government can't possibly do it all. And so we really deeply appreciate them all. But I won't stack rank any of them. They're all amazing. But PROP is right up there, one of the best, if not. You're here tonight. I'll call you the best. Don't say that to Cindy, but no, we've got just incredible nonprofits. And am I getting myself in big trouble? It's great. I'm sure she's listening tonight, and I'll be getting a call. Cindy's a great person, and Prop Shop's amazing as well. As is Crime Fund and Meals on Wheels. We just have phenomenal ones. But we're so excited tonight to be honoring Prop. And I'd like to read a proclamation that we'll declare this evening. So whereas Prop has provided food, support, and compassion to the residents of Eden Prairie and Chanhassen for over 50 years, and whereas Prop served approximately 1,200 households, that's incredible, totaling 4,228 individuals last year, and whereas Prop is considered an essential organization by the City of Eden Prairie, by local residents, by the school district, the faith community, civic organizations, and businesses alike. And whereas the annual Empty Bowls event has served as a cherished community get-together to raise funds for PROP since 2010, and whereas the 2023 Empty Bowls event will support PROP's mission to provide service to our neighbors in need. Now, therefore, the City Council of the City of Eden Prairie, Minnesota does hereby proclaim February 21st, 2023 as Empty Bowls Day in the City of Eden Prairie and urges all citizens to support PROP Ronald A. Case, Mayor, City of Eden Prairie. And I believe, if not all of us will be there that day, the vast majority, and we'll be there supporting you and helping and serving. And I think I'm going that day twice to read the proclamation that day, which will be the day it will actually take effect. So again, we're so excited. I will come down, and if you both or would like to come forward, that'd be great.
Very nice.
Not that close. Right. Say what?
Let's get you Holly.
Oh, absolutely.
Put you right in the middle.
Boy, am
How
I,
about that?
boy, am I privileged. 1, 2, 3. And if you'd like to say some words, you may.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Mayor Case, and to the members of the City Council. We are really deeply honored to be here to accept the proclamation, and we're very thrilled that I think you all, or most of you, plan to attend the event on February 21st. So what makes this especially exciting is this is the first Empty Bowls back in person for 3 years. So we've had virtual Empty Bowls events the last 2 years.
The food's not near as tasty.
It's not. Excuse me, it's not. So, so we're thrilled to be back in person, and a special thanks to Holly Link. Holly joined our team in December, so maybe 6 weeks ago, and this was kind of plopped on her lap and said, "Great, welcome aboard. We'd like to do Empty Bowls in person. Go!" And she's done an amazing job. So I know it's going to be an incredible community opportunity to get together, to see neighbors we maybe haven't seen a while at this event, and to remind everyone that hunger is very real and a very significant problem in our area. As you read from the proclamation, our usage of prop services, all of them, is up 25% over last year. We have added over 100 food appointments a month to what we're able to offer at Prop since September, and we're continually adding more and more services as the need grows. So this is much needed. It's a great opportunity to remind ourselves that there are others who need our assistance, and hopefully we will be able to do that with Empty Bowls. So thank you again. We appreciate it.
So Jennifer, I assume for the people listening at home and that will be watching this week, that Prop with this extra need is all the more also in need of food donations. So just to remind people to drop off.
Absolutely. Our in-kind donations are an incredibly important part of support for Prop. We go through tens of thousands of pounds of food every month. And if anyone's interested in knowing what we especially need, our website has a list on it of the things we always need, and the front page of the website always has 5 things that change every week of things that are absolutely dire. Some of you may have seen we put out a call for toilet paper a few days ago. We were out of toilet paper. So very important that people support us with their food donations. Thank you.
Thank you. And again, thank you for all that you do. And don't go far, because I think you're next on the agenda as well. Mr. Getchell.
Yes, that's correct, Mayor. Another event related to Prop tonight. In the month of November, our city liquor stores partnered with Prop for what we call the Dollar Drive. And we invited our customers to contribute at least $1 on their visit, money that would go toward Prop. And so we have some of our staff here tonight to present that check to Prop. So we have our finance manager, Tammy Wilson, and we have 2 members of our liquor store operations leadership here, Carl Rick and Tim and Ayu. So Tim, and I think you're doing the honors of the check, and maybe you've got a brief overview. I'm not giving out the amount of money raised. I see it on the check. I'll let you reveal the big amount of money when you come up here.
Like Rick said, we were able to generate money through our liquor operations through retail sales and cash donations, and I would like to present this check for $10,016.10.
Wow.
We really thank our customers and everybody who was involved in doing this for us, and we wouldn't be able to present this without the customer support. So,
It's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
thank you.
This is for you.
Mr. Mayor, if you'll indulge me just one brief second, and then you'll get on with your business. But I just have to say a special thank you to the Eden Prairie Liquor Stores. They have been amazing partners for us for many years. And I was happy to be at a wine tasting event they did where they offered people free tickets if you brought food donations for prop. It was an incredible event. So thank you so much for this long-standing support and partnership. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for all that you do. And thank all the people that volunteer for Prop there. I know you have an amazing volunteer group, as does Prop Shop, Meals on Wheels, and Crime Fund, and others. I'm sure I'm missing others. Yes, Councilmember Narayan.
Mr. Gacho, I have a question. So if every visitor donated $1, who donated the 10 cents there?
Yeah, somebody donated a little bit more than $1.
That must be
They were probably donating a percentage, so it's all good. Yes.
very good. Well, congratulations.
Yes. All right, Mr. Getchell, and I think you'll probably turn it over. Well, maybe not. I'll turn it over to you, and then I'll let you take it from there.
No, Mayor, you're correct. I will turn things over to Mr. Lothammer. We have a series of donations that he will take you through.
Your Honor, council members, tonight you'll hear me talk a lot about breakfast, barbecue, and bingo seems to be the theme of what's being donated. So we have 4 different donations tonight. The first one is from the Lions Club to our senior center to help support the Veterans Breakfast and also the August bingo event. So I'll let you pass the motion.
Great, thank you so much. I don't know that I have to caveat this. I'm a member of the Lions Club. I'm very proud of them. It's a great group. Appreciate that their involvement here. And all the council members know I say this every time, every meeting that we have these donations, that we really value them. They mean a lot to us because they help our tax dollars go further. We can't do everything with tax dollars, and so we really do lean heavily on some of these private groups. So thank you. Council, is there a motion to accept this donation?
Move to adopt a resolution accepting the donation of $150 from the Eden Prairie Lions Club for Senior Center special events.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, Mr. Lothammer.
This is a donation from Here Today for the Veterans Breakfast, Summer Barbecue, and the March Bingo event.
Great. Is there a motion to accept?
Move to adopt.
Go ahead. We'll give,
To adopt a resolution accepting the donation of $250 from Here Today for Senior Center special
is
events.
there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Go ahead, Mr. Freiberg. Councilmember Freiberg. Oh, first, Mr. Lighthammer, then I'll let you make the next motion. Sorry, be ready.
This is a
Mr. Lighthammer.
donation from St. Croix Hospice for the Veterans Breakfast and also the June Bingo event.
Now it's yours.
I'll move to adopt a resolution accepting the donation of $150 from St. Croix Hospice for Senior Center special events.
Great. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, Mr. Lothammer.
Last one, donation from the Key, and that's for the Veterans Breakfast, Golf Classic, Summer Barbecue, May Bingo, and October Bingo. So we appreciate them as well.
Is there a motion to accept?
I'll move to adopt a resolution accepting the donation of $400 from the Key for the Senior Center special events.
Is there-
Second.
Thank you. Well, let's take a vote now. Throw it out to you if you want to add any words or comments. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed. All right. Anybody, this is pretty nice tonight to have all these donations. I don't want to not give you a chance if you want to say something. Anybody?
Just one word, wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just really appreciate.
Excellent. All right. We have the approval of the agenda, and I believe one council member came up and said that they had an item to add. Is that correct, Councilmember?
No, I
Toomey?
had a correction to the minutes from our last meeting.
Correction to the minutes. So, okay, so are there any additions to the agenda for this evening then? I was going to add something, but maybe I'll throw it in right now. I just wanted to acknowledge all the different activities that our city staff have been running as amenities for our community in the winter. Was it called Winterfest, Mr. Lighthammer? Is that
Blast.
Winter Blast, which I did have the chance to attend, was phenomenal. And I guess my point is that the outpouring of community involvement in these activities, whether it was the Fall Festival, am I correct on that one?
Yeah. Fall,
Okay.
fall harvest
Fall
to
harvest, that's-
Halloween
I'm
festival.
mixing them. I should
It's
have
all
written them
good.
out, right?
No, they're
But my
great events.
point is that they're so, and a lot of it's coming out of COVID, but they're so well attended. And our staff puts so much time in, and the organization of the Winter Blast was phenomenal. And the involvement up there, I just wanted to call out, I should have had names all written out. Maybe at some point in the meetings to come, we can really pull some names together and just acknowledge some of the staff that are really doing phenomenal work for these activities and events that our people are really enjoying. The times I've gone, it's just amazing. Okay. I don't need to have that now as part of the agenda. So is there a motion to approve the agenda as submitted or as stated, as written?
Move to approve the agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed. All right, minutes. You did have, you said, an item to
I do.
question. Which one? Or,
The minutes from our meeting, council meeting.
okay, do you want to go ahead and state what?
I just had on page 4 of the minutes, page 24 of our packet,
Yep.
when we were talking about when Councilmember Freiberg spoke about the fire truck. I just wanted it noted that I stated that we are part of a consortium that purchases fire trucks, but also it should be added that it was also stated that we do sell our old fire trucks to other cities. So
And
I
get
just
money
wanted-
back, and that goes towards the new truck.
yeah,
Got
I
it.
just wanted to add that part in. So
Kelsey, is that fine? Do you have that as a correction?
Yeah, I'll get it to our recorder. Yep.
Great. Any other corrections, additions to the minutes? If not, is there a motion to approve both the workshop held January 17th and the council meeting held that same night?
I'll move to approve the following city council minutes. Council workshop held Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. City council meeting held Tuesday, January 17th, 2023,
As amended.
as amended.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed. All right. Consent calendar, A to J. Are there any items you wish to pull, learn more about, ask a question about? If not, is there a motion to approve the consent calendar items A through J?
move for approval of items A through J on the consent calendar.
Is there a second? Okay. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed. All right. Public hearings. Mr. Getchell, we do have one this evening.
We do, Mayor. Thank you. It's a public hearing related to some parking lot improvements that Dairy Queen would like to make. The Dairy Queen that's near Eden Prairie Road, not far from 4 and 5, Highway 4 and 5. So they are coming forward for an item related to some adjustments within their property and their parking lot. This was more considered a minor amendment that wouldn't need to go to Planning Commission. So this comes straight to City Council. So you don't have a public hearing or a recommendation from Planning Commission. So we have several of those projects that come directly to you. And I believe a representative from Dairy Queen is here to provide you with an overview of their proposed project changes and their plans. And as I mentioned, you mentioned, Mayor, it's a public hearing, and then there are resolutions and a first reading of ordinances relating to amending their current PUD.
Great, thank you. By the way, do those resolutions require supermajority vote?
They do not, Mayor.
None, okay.
No, so there would still be a second reading on these items that would come back.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome.
Hi, my name's Steve Georgie. I'm representing the Dairy Queen, the owners for the Dairy Queen. And I think there's there we go, slide presentation here. Okay, as it sits right now, it's an aerial view of our Dairy Queen. The problem is, when 2005, when it was built, I guess we didn't anticipate the drive-through traffic increasing as it has. And right now, the drive-through traffic comes down the middle of the parking lot, and people parking for dine-in customers are kind of stuck. It's hard to pull out, it's hard to get out, it's hard to exit. So what we want to do is move the drive-through traffic to the west side, the right side of your screen there, the west side of the parking lot. We're not taking up any more parking lot. We're not expanding it. We're just going to move the drive-through lane to the west side of the parking lot, and our cars will come down that way. And, move it to the next slide here, I'm sorry. As you can see, we moved the drive-through lane to the west side, and now we have our dine-in customers. They can angle park. And then when the customers want to get out, if they're dine-in, they can just simply drive out, and the drive-through customers will have to stop. There'll be a stop sign right where the back of the building, you see a black stop bar. There'll be a sign that says the drive-through traffic has to stop and allow dine-in customers to pass. We're not changing any utilities. We're not doing anything to the exterior or interior of the building. It's just basically an adjustment to the parking lot. We're doing a couple more islands. You can see we put a couple curved islands in there. We're going to landscape them. And that's just to control the traffic. And we have bollards going between the two islands there, so the dine-in customers can't intrude into the drive-through lane. Like I said, we're not changing any utilities or stormwater. Everything stays the same. Our current stormwater works fine. There's no problem with that, draining the lot. So the next slide would be, here's showing the landscaping plan. We plan on doing a little more landscaping around the building there too, because we modified those two islands there to make the a little more easy for the cars to get out. Like I said in the beginning, when we built the store in 2005, we didn't anticipate the drive-through traffic like it is today, and it is by 3 times more than a dine-in customer. So we want to keep up with that. And right now, it's frustrating if you're a dine-in customer, and it's frustrating if you're a drive-through customer too, because it's just there's no organization through the parking lot. Anybody have any questions?
Do you plan to shut down for however long it takes to redo and build this? How does that work?
Yeah, we were going to probably shut down for about 2.5, 3 weeks. And that's why we'd like to do it like in March,
Right.
where before our busy season kicks into high gear.
But the snow has to melt, so you might have to wait till June, I think. So, sorry. Yeah.
I hope not, but
Council, this is going to be a public hearing, so we'll open it up and then we can close that and have questions, or you can have them now, or ask of staff. Anybody have any questions? So if you want to stay near, I'm not sure there will be any additional questions, but we can pull you back up if we need to.
Sure, I could.
Before I open it up for a public hearing, if I could ask staff, I'm always curious, what is it that raises a project to a level that does require this as opposed to just a routine staff, approving a permit for change? Because all they're doing is really changing the parking lot, but I'm just more curious why this was decided to be a public hearing.
Mayor, members of the council, the city code does provide several criteria when we're evaluating if a minor review process or major or an administrative review process is required. Because there is a proposed change to the configuration of the parking, that does require the minor review process, as would additions that are small in size, say 2,000 square feet or less, or a facade remodel, have the ability to move forward directly to council without a planning commission recommendation.
Perfect. I understand. Thank you so much. Council, any final questions? I'll open it up to a public hearing, if that's okay. All right, this is a public hearing. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to address the council on this particular public hearing issue this evening? Seeing no one, council, do you want to go ahead and close the public hearing and make the motion, and then we can still continue to have conversation? Does that sound good? Go ahead, somebody.
Move to close the public hearing and adopt a resolution for the pub concept plan on 0.99 acres. Approve the first reading of ordinance for an amendment of a pub district with waiver on 0.99 acres. Direct staff to prepare development agreement incorporating staff recommendations and council conditions.
Is there a second?
Second.
So let me ask one more curious question. So this was a PUD on this tiny parcel. What is it that drives something becoming a PUD when it's this small?
Mayor, members of the council, the PUD, I believe, was required because there were waivers requested as a part of the 2005 construction.
Excellent, thank you. All right, council, any further discussion?
Yeah, I would like to say thank you for updating how people get in and out of your, Dairy Queen for especially a lot of kids, a lot of families is a big deal. And things have changed over the COVID time period of how people go in and out of restaurants and such. And the fact that you're putting this so that it meets current needs and still allows the family traditions that have been brought up in many families, I see as a very good thing. And thank you.
Nice. Any other questions or comments? If not, we'll vote. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? All right. Welcome again. You've been here, but thank you so much, or Dairy Queen has. Thank you for continuing to invest in our community. So appreciate that. All right, council, we're down to payment of claims, which again are all the approvals of expenditures throughout the last, since the last meeting. Any items that you'd wish to question in the long multi-page list? All right, is there a motion to approve the payment of claims as submitted?
I'll move for approval of payment of claims as submitted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Councilmember Freiberg,
Aye.
Councilmember Narayan,
Aye.
Councilmember Nelson,
Aye.
Councilmember Toomey,
Aye.
Mayor Case.
Aye. All right, Mr. Getchell, council, is there anything else to come before the council this evening? All right, is there a motion to adjourn this evening's city council meeting?
Move to adjourn the city council meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This meeting is adjourned.